Hey, mystery enthusiasts and history buffs. Welcome back to another exciting episode on Mystery Infinity. Today, we're going on a unique time-traveling adventure, and you're invited. Get ready to delve into the depths of ancient China, where a legion of clay soldiers, the Terracotta Army, has stood guard in silence for over 2 millennia. Unearthed by sheer chance, this awe-inspiring discovery reveals more than just statues. It unveils a story steeped in history, mystery, and a touch of the mystical. Imagine stumbling upon an entire underground army, each soldier with a story etched in clay. That's exactly what happened in 1974, and since then, these silent guardians have captivated the world. From their mysterious creation to their intricate details, each warrior in this vast army has sparked curiosity and wonder. So, are you ready to unravel the secrets of the Terracotta Army with us? Make sure to hit that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe to our channel, as we dig deep into one of the greatest archaeological discoveries ever. Let's kickstart this journey into the past, right here, right now. From Earth to eternity, the discovery. Imagine it's 1974. You're in Xi'an, China, maybe thinking about what's for dinner or if you need a new pair of shoes. That's probably what a bunch of local farmers were doing, digging a well, expecting nothing more than a bit of water. But what they hit wasn't water, it was the discovery of a lifetime, the Terracotta Army. Picture this. One minute you're hoping for water, and the next, you're staring at a life-sized clay soldier's face. Talk about your day taking an unexpected turn. But this was no small find. As they dug deeper, they uncovered not one, not 10, but thousands of these clay warriors, each standing guard, frozen in time. It was like unearthing a snapshot from over 2,000 years ago. And these weren't your run-of-the-mill statues. No two faces were alike. Each soldier had his own unique features, just like real people. You could almost expect them to start marching right out of the earth. This discovery sent shockwaves around the world. Historians, archaeologists, and tourists alike flocked to see this ancient army in the flesh, well, in the clay. The site quickly turned from a quiet field in rural China into an archaeological sensation. It was like hitting the historical jackpot, opening a window to an ancient world that many thought was lost forever. And the best part? This was just the beginning. With each shovelful of earth, new secrets came to light, each more fascinating than the last. The Terracotta Army wasn't just a bunch of statues. It was a gateway into the past, a tantalizing mystery waiting to be unraveled. So, as we delve deeper into this story, remember, it all started with a few farmers and a well. A reminder that sometimes, the greatest discoveries are just beneath our feet. A clay army for the afterlife. The why and who. So, why did the ancient Chinese decide to craft a whole army out of clay? Let's turn the clock back and meet the man behind the madness, Emperor Qin Shi Huang. This guy wasn't your average ruler. He had a bit of an obsession with living forever, you know, the usual emperor stuff. But he realized, like all of us do at some point, that he couldn't cheat death. His solution? If I can't take my empire to the afterlife, I'll just bring an army with me. And thus, the idea of the Terracotta Army was born. Emperor Qin wasn't just thinking about protecting his afterlife, he wanted to make a statement. And what better way than to have thousands of life-sized soldiers, chariots, and horses standing guard? It's like saying, I'm the emperor, not just now, but forever. So take note, afterlife. But he didn't stop there. He wanted each soldier to be unique, just like his real army. This wasn't going to be some cookie-cutter clay army. It was a personalized, immortalized force, ready to follow him into eternity. It's funny when you think about it. Here's a guy who conquered and united China, built the Great Wall, and still thought, I need more to make my mark. So, he commissioned a project so massive and so grand, it's still blowing our minds today. We're talking about an army that lay hidden for over 2,000 years, just waiting to be discovered. Emperor Qin really went all out. No half measures for this emperor. But why terracotta, you might ask? Well, it's durable, plentiful, and, let's be honest, a whole lot easier to mold than bronze or gold. Plus, it's pretty handy when you're creating thousands of soldiers. This was Emperor Qin's way of ensuring his legacy wouldn't just be written in the history books, but literally etched in clay and earth. It's a bold move, leaving a legacy that's part artistic wonder and part historical enigma. So, as we explore this incredible army, remember, it's not just about the clay, It's about one man's quest to immortalize his reign. Crafting warriors. Artistry underground. Now, let's talk about the real stars of the show, the warriors themselves. These aren't just any old statues, they're masterpieces of ancient craftsmanship. Imagine an artist back in the day, no fancy tools, just his hands, some clay, and a whole lot of talent. He's not just making a statue, he's bringing a warrior to life, one piece of clay at a time. Every soldier was sculpted with such detail that they look like they could march right off their pedestals. We're talking about intricate armor, unique facial expressions, and even distinct hairstyles. It's like ancient China's version of a fashion show, but with more clay and less catwalk. Each warrior has a story etched into its features. Whether it's a stern look of a general or the focused gaze of an archer, these figures were created to represent real soldiers. And the artisans didn't just stop at faces, they paid attention to every detail. The armor, the weapons, even the soles of their shoes were crafted to perfection. It's like each soldier is saying, "Yeah, I'm made of clay, but I've got my own style." But here's the thing. These artisans didn't have 3D printers or digital sculpting tools. They had their hands, some basic instruments, and a whole lot of creativity. It was a labor of love and respect. They weren't just making an army for their emperor, they were creating a legacy in clay. Each figure was carefully fired in a kiln, not just baked in the sun. This wasn't a weekend DIY project. It was a monumental task that took incredible skill and patience. So, as we wander through this ancient army, let's give a silent nod to those talented artists of yesteryear. They might not have signed their work, but they left a mark that has lasted through the ages. Their creation isn't just a collection of clay soldiers. It's a gallery of ancient art, each warrior a silent testimony to the incredible artistry of a time long gone. Secrets beneath the surface. Mysteries unveiled. Peek beneath the terracotta skin of these ancient warriors, and you'll find a world brimming with color and life. That's right, these soldiers weren't always the earthy brown we see today. They were once a vibrant parade of color, painted in blues, reds, greens, and golds, the ancient runway models of their time. Each warrior flaunted their hues proudly, but over the centuries, these colors faded, leaving us with the monochrome army we see today. Imagine the sight back then, a rainbow army ready to defend their emperor in style. But color wasn't the only thing these warriors lost over time. Originally, they were armed to the teeth with real weapons. Yes, actual swords, spears, and bows. These weren't just for show, they meant business. Sadly, over the years, these weapons were looted, leaving our clay soldiers a bit unarmed. But don't worry, they still stand tall and imposing, a silent force to be reckoned with. Now, hold on to your hats because there's more. Recent excavations have revealed new pits, and guess what? The Terracotta Army isn't just an army. It's a whole society under the earth. Alongside soldiers, there are figures of entertainers, officials, and even acrobats. Emperor Qin Shi Huang really thought of everything. It's like he wanted his afterlife to be an eternal party, and everyone was invited. Who knew the afterlife needed acrobats? These discoveries are like puzzle pieces, each unveiling a bit more about ancient Chinese society and Emperor Qin's vision of the afterlife. It's not just a burial site, it's a snapshot of a long-lost world, a time capsule waiting to be explored. So, as we walk among these figures, let's imagine the past in all its vibrant, bustling glory, a glimpse into an emperor's grand design for eternity. The legacy lives on. Impact and preservation. The Terracotta Army isn't just an archaeological treasure, it's a time machine made of clay. Each warrior, each horse, each chariot bridges us to a past that's both mysterious and enlightening. This isn't just a collection of old statues, it's a silent storyteller, whispering tales of ancient China's culture, art, and the immense power of its emperors. As we walk among these figures, we're not just seeing pieces of terracotta. We're witnessing a frozen moment in history, a legacy carved in earth and fire. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Preserving this site is like trying to keep a story alive for future generations. It's not just about protecting the clay, it's about safeguarding the story they tell. The Terracotta Army teaches us about ancient techniques, societal structures, and even the beliefs of a civilization that once ruled vast expanses. And with every bit of dirt brushed away, we're not just uncovering statues, we're unveiling secrets of a world long gone. Now, fast forward to today, where technology is our new best friend in preservation. With advanced tools and techniques, who knows what secrets still lie hidden within this ancient army? We're talking about potential new discoveries in the way they were made, the materials used, or even finding hidden chambers yet to be discovered. It's like each day could bring a new chapter in this ongoing story. In a way, the Terracotta Army continues its duty, standing guard over China's history. But now, it also stands as a beacon for explorers and learners alike, a testament to human creativity and ambition. As we continue to explore and preserve this site, we're not just keeping history alive, we're ensuring that this incredible story continues to inspire and educate. The legacy of the Terracotta Army is far from over, in fact, it's just getting started. And there we have it, the end of our incredible journey with the Terracotta Army. Were you as captivated by these ancient clay soldiers and their secrets as we were? If this trip through ancient China's mysteries sparked your curiosity, why not share it with friends and spread the wonder? Go ahead, hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear what part fascinated you the most. Don't forget to subscribe to Mystery Infinity for more awe-inspiring adventures. We're constantly unearthing fascinating facts and untold stories from history, science, and beyond. Stay curious and stay tuned, because together, we'll keep delving into the amazing mysteries that our world has to offer.